Welcome to today's video where we'll be talking about running Google ads for your restaurant. Showing up on Google is one of the most important aspects for any restaurant to cover, and in this video I'll explain to you how you can rank for free, how you can rank with paid media, and some tips and tricks for you to understand how Google ads work for restaurants in particular. So why does Google matter? Well, when anyone goes out to eat, they usually search restaurants near me, or bars near me, brunch near me. They usually search for the type of food that they want to eat, and they usually are looking on Google for something new, something fun, or they just want to get directions to their favorite restaurant. But here's the problem. There are thousands of options for people to choose from, and getting in front of those people can be really challenging. You have multiple keywords that you have to rank for, and if your restaurant doesn't have thousands of Google reviews or ranks badly in search, what happens is that you are automatically put to the bottom of the barrel. And that really sucks because the majority of foot traffic online isn't seeing your restaurant. Top restaurants take a majority of the business. The top restaurant in Portland has around 6,600 Google reviews, amazing descriptions, great search ranking, and shows up anytime somebody searches for any type of restaurant in Portland. Portland City Grill will come up first. Not ranking on Google can be just as bad as having a terrible location for your restaurant. In fact, it's probably worse because if you don't show up on Google, people will miss your restaurant completely, no matter where you are. Even people walking by your restaurant will look at Google before they walk through your door. Google's review platform gives your restaurant a lot of social proof and reduces the anxiety of making a dining choice. And I want to highlight that just having thousands of Google reviews and good ranking doesn't mean you're set, because other people can do the strategy that I'm going to highlight in this video. So there's two ways to rank your restaurant: the easier and faster way with Google ads, or the harder and slower way with organic growth through Google reviews. Now, I'm going to show you a way to speed up the slower way and also try the faster way. So just hopping into the slower way. These are some of the ways that you can trigger people to leave Google reviews for your restaurant. The big thing about ranking with Google reviews is that you want a volume and a quantity of Google reviews for your restaurant. In this presentation, I'm showing you guys ads that run into a review system. I'm showing you what you can send out to your SMS list and also what you can run as QR codes. So all of these review sources go into what's called a review filtering system. So we don't want 3, 2, 1, sometimes even we don't even want 4-star reviews if we're really trying to get your rating up. So from any of these sources, we want to make sure that we're capturing and filtering reviews before they go live on Google. This is a ManyChat flow, which basically is just a chat bot. And when you send people to it, it asks people questions. If I was to just zoom in here so that you can see it really well, we ask people what they would review the restaurant. If they click and say that they would leave a 5 or a 4-star review, we automatically ask them to leave a Google review. As you can see, the customer typed 5 and they are asked to leave a Google review, and click when done. The other way, if you say that you would only rate it 3, then we ask the customer for feedback on what we could do better and isolate the incident in a personalized message. So these aren't going public. We're getting feedback and we're able to improve without having it be blasted all over Google. Keywords in your Google reviews are also important. Google actually uses the reviews your customers use to rank your restaurant. If you search best restaurants in Portland, there are these letters in bold in any of the Google descriptions. And the restaurants that rank are the ones that have customers who say that they are the best restaurant in Portland. And best steak in Portland is very similar. You see these highlighted words, if we zoom really close, these highlighted words are what really drive engagement and are what also cause you to rank or not. So getting people to actually enter specific keywords can be helpful if you're really trying to maximize ranking when somebody types in their search query. So we've talked about the slow way. Now the faster way, running Google ads. These are amazing. You can geo-target them and you can optimize for specific keywords. they rank above Google search entries because you're paying Google and Google really likes when you pay them. They are completely customizable and they're usually text ads. You can see this one also has the restaurant location, and I'll get into how to rank on locations next. So how to become the top restaurant on Google Maps. This is different, and a lot of restaurants miss this. You can actually become the sponsored restaurant. Now, you remember that large restaurant I showed you in Portland called Portland City Grill earlier, right? Well, this restaurant, South Park Seafood, is actually ranking higher than them just by paying Google to push their restaurant to the top of Google. So you can see that this would be super advantageous for any restaurant that is trying to rank and get more business into their restaurant. You're able to compete with top competitors just by paying Google. Google is powerful for two reasons. You can rank for keywords, exact phrases, and different search queries that your target audience may type in. You can also waste money on Google AdWords, and if you're not tracking what's going on in your dashboard, you can lose a lot of money. You'll notice here that we're ranking on both Google Maps and Google Search. So you'll come up top in Google Search, and then you'll come up on top of Google Maps. This is so advantageous for any restaurant that wants to capture new traffic to the restaurant. Landing page congruency. Imagine if your friend told you to come buy their new truck, and he said that it was brand new and you were super excited, and you showed up and the truck looks something like this. You'd probably be pretty upset. It's the same with Google Ads. When you say something in your Google ad, you want the landing page to match it. This encourages Google to push your ad farther for cheaper and really can make or break a good Google AdWords campaign. So how this all works together, and the best fit for most restaurants, would be a hybrid approach, running both Google AdWords and getting a higher ranking, because combined they create this positive cycle of reinforcement for your restaurant. And these two facets of Google Ads fit really well together. If you have thousands of reviews and are paying Google to show up every time no matter what, you're going to do amazing online, especially if your reviews are filtered and you have a high ranking. So the hybrid approach is probably the best approach and will result in your restaurant having an absolutely massive increase in revenue if done right. A couple things: make sure you just don't burn money into a Google ad account. Google wants to take your money, so if you don't do it properly, you'll lose a lot of money. If you're looking for help with any of this or want to run Google Ads for your restaurant, I would be more than happy to hop on a call, talk you through some of the ways that might best fit your restaurant and some of the specific strategies that might work really, really well. As well as if you need help building landing pages to match your Google AdWords. These are all things that I'd love to help you out with. So if you're interested, book a call below and we can have a conversation about that. Thank you, and let's create change.